exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
By royal decree, wrath from the sky! I summon thee!
No rest for the wicked.
Full throttle! I summon thee! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Pyroclastic surge!
Midnight.
Odds revealed! Light of the blazing sun! One shall descend once again. Wrath from the
You wish
sky!
me for. No rest for the wicked.
Shadow Raven, let night fall! Light of the blazing sun! Oz, reveal thyself! Wrath from the sky!
This is where we fall. Transfixed!
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
Rev the engines! I summon thee! Wrath from the sky!
This is where
No rest for the wicked.
Try and stop me!
Wish me for.
I summon thee!
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee!
No
Light
rest
of
for
the
the
blazing
wicked.
sun! I summon thee! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
No rest for the wicked.
Witness my wrath.
Shadow Raven.
Rise with the
Let
sun.
night fall.
Light of the
No
blazing
rest
sun!
for twilight. Point. Your presence is urgently required.
The flame burns on. Plastic surge!
Wish me, Fräulein.
Light of the blazing sun!
No rest.
I summon thee. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Rise and shine! Come on!
Light it up!
All right, next let's see your right hand. But please remember that you still need to be careful.
Yes, I will.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time.
But I have a vision too!
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be. There you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah!
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a... And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Seven.
Tenari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there!
Yes, you can. So, Kale, Tanari mentioned cleaning the statue just now? Well, a forest ranger's responsibility. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining. As for Master, well, today we can perform routine. Climb on, traveler, this way. You. Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next one. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make it. No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the it's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach... by the way, Kale, do you know anything about the... that depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? Huh? Oh, is that the name of the form? Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred... According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sirastana. Uh-huh. And then... Huh? You're not too... Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic. No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't... Because you two know Amber, right? Wait, Amber? You mean... Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also fair. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. Sorry. Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but... Sorry. I was rambling on. It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how did... Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, consider... so that's how you knew. Yep. So please know that you two have my complete... I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord... Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. So that's why you're here. Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? You both have my thanks. Now that Paimon looks at it, do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? You might be right. The statue well, anyway, we'll have to... Let's get started. Nice work. That's one clean statue. We're back! Welcome back! You must be tired. Yay! Food! What kind of goodies did... Hey! Don't be a party pooper! It's not like... I prepared a nice portable... No! You dropped it on the ground! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine. Oh, whew. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something... You really know how to compliment the chef pie. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe Yay! Thanks, Kale. Oh, it happens. So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master is actually very kind. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called... anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from the Academia, but Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears. I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets. Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding... Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is he going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after... Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely... Hey! Now even Kale's Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial... No! Don't touch me! Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you. No, I just... Kale, are you okay? What's the matter? No, I'm fine. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight hero.
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back.
Oh, Kale? Yes.
Oh, okay. Get... Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about...
Huh? Tainari, what are you doing here?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it...
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute.
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take... I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have...
So, Tainari, what...
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her. Shh.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Lee. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time.
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a...
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling in its final stages. The disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up... With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
It appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry.
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. I hope you'll get... Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such...
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently, though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary. Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine.
Yeah, we'd like to do something.
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler.
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilote palalotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilote palalotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Rev the engines! Take me up! Locked on! Bullseye! Yeah! Ha! Take me up!
There should be Nilot Palalo. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that will rendezvous here once.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilotpala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari!
Let me have a look. I'm glad you two came along. Your ex.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. Let's go find out what's going on.
Let's fly.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol. Can you tell me?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get it clear enough.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision.
Wait, Tainari! Why don't you let us?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you...
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. As Amir said, only someone with a vision. That is, the power to manipulate it.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision, only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a...
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at you.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today. Stop. Don't move any further. Look there.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Thank you. But I must warn you, don't even with elemental powers. Once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Take me up! Bullseye!
This is about to get messy.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor. Now, destroy the tumor of the withering. Yes. Thanks to you two, we were...
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why did...
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't... If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. For instance, even though we cleared out the this presents a crisis for the ecosystem, and most disturbing.
Huh?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason, However, I've received word from acquaintances at the Academe. No, none that we know of. The Withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it... Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of... The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a... I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones. All right, that's enough on this.
Let's fly.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back.
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken... Huh? Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you...
Oh, her? How could we...
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh? All Paimon see...
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia, she must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you...
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer... Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her. I've got some emergency rations.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rest?
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not... But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize, because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath. Now, after seeing you in act, when you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained with... I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to...
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must... Please, what... Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it. No,
Yesterday, a total of 5 Duskbirds flew by.
Definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? A patient? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. There you are! Hi, patient.
So hungry. Eat.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current... Huh? Wait. Why does it look so... Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like... What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh...
Rise with the sun!
Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Take me up! Open fire! Open fire! Bullseye!
Let's run! Locked on! Bullseye! Bullseye! Ha! Open fire! Open fire! Knock him down!
Wrath from the skies! Rev the engines!
Let's fly! Locked on! Locked on! Bullseye!
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Looks like we meet again.
The Abyss Herald!
Strange place. Plotting. For the abyss.
Locked on! Fire in the hole!
Pyroclastic surge!
Off to the freezer! Take me up!
Open fire!
Bullseye!
Decimate.
Let's rock! Bullseye! Locked up!
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before!
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of the bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are... But don't you fret now. Today...
What do we do? We haven't seen... Oh, there she is! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? Anyways, we can... Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me.
Well, actually, we were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice.
Oh, I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and...
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you...
So, Hypatia...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some... I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with... Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I was convinced they'd never show up again. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned...
Well, if somebody had didn't drop the food earlier. Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare. Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before.
All done. Let's use the empty bucket. Oh, it smells amazing.
Are you already finished cooking? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul. It took me nearly 3 years before. You should know that some researchers spend their entire lives without ever successfully connecting.
So why does this insect...
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to be naturally. Anyone who can...
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution, stimulated by taking in any scent similar to the ingredients. Not to worry, though. It appears technically your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques...
Whew. Well,
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my...
Whoa, you're really serious.
I am a researcher. As a member of the Ritawe Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate, which is why I must turn... If only my... I am currently in the stage of training known as Sat. Sages have said that... That's why we meditate alone.
Whoa, so now...
Of course I do. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore, no. I believe that being able to see them is... But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't...
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational... Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukadevata, the God of Wisdom, is... I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the... But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, it was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall that back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he...
Sorry. World forget me. What could that... If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurn... if you two are ever in the area again, there's no need to be thanking me.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to. As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru's.
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great mind... I see. Well,
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort.
And what exactly does...
You'll know once you've arrived in...
And, how long will I be...
there's no...
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't... If that's the case, then I'm afraid...
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all... But all that can wait. How did...
It was quite the event.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery...
That's right! We want to meet...
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't...
Well, do you at least...
Let me think. My trips to... Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure...
Oh? What?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Needless to say, this...
Great! Next up, Sumeru... That's right! Tainari, we have some...
Yes, she's doing much better. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so...
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City. Don't worry about me. I can take care of my... And, But I guess now I understand that there's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition. Thank you. That means a lot. Oh? It's my recipe for pita pockets. Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now, I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. entered the city...
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the account. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each trap. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most... As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you... I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and...
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling...
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in... Here are your Akasha terminals.
It kinda looks...
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can... May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to...
Exactly. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can... 500 years ago, the sages found it. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Oh, come on! Focusing on this... Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really... Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders? Well, seems no matter which way we try, he's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's... Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great! You see, Tainari said...
What? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and...
Here, this is a letter...
Oh, let me see. Ah! Ooh. Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord...
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find. Sorry.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sora's Thought.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information.
but...
No need to. And besides, in this world, take me for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari?
Okay.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the sixth grade, hey, come on. This is a survival skill.
Oh, Paimon's expectation. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, huh? Like who? Oh, you're right!
Let's fly.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Trevor.
Catherine, we need your help with...
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusin...
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also...
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can...
Please do not worry. I may know of in Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous... They take on various contracts. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru...
Corps of 30?
Supposedly. They are named as such because their ranks numbered Asphont, an advisor with the Corps of 30. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
I'm a little out of practice these days.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Let's fly.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asphont. We look...
I see. So, Catherine's the one. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you.
Wait, serious?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands. It isn't just us.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care in their eyes. She was the one who founded Sumer. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with... Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance. And the Academia never announces anything.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that...
Ha! But who knows? We're all
All right, well...
No.
Seems Osfund was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been— Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Whoa, really? Then do you know—
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Arc. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great cliff panicked by what he heard. The man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced— In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned—
Okay.
And then the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own— At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar— Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass.
Yeah, thanks for the story! Paimon feels all—
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the—
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else
Of course. So did you— I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat enough.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. This stinks! We finally made— Let's see if we can get rid of them.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple
Did she have bandages?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
That's—
Why isn't it working? I don't get it. Why isn't it working?
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective. Take me up!
Dunyarzad, we thought you might have been long.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you start—
You can relax now. We threw—
Really? Thank you. Uh-oh. Looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing—
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. Okay, sounds good. There's...
Alright, let's move out.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait! Stand down, Dia!
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't—
Stay out of this. You don't— Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employer.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know and I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept, and every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same. This is my life and my last chance.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now?
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine, I won't ask you to return, but let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination.
Thank you, Dia.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you— So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the—
Okay, deal.
Yay! Let's
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to—
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't—
Sure! After you rest—
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dick, word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the home—
Nah, you get used to it.
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are...
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has personal... Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was...
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even my younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Not really. I can't... Huh? But aren't you a child? All children... Can you make... Oh. I'm sorry. Then... Can you...
After that, the voice said, "Okay." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice beyond my window was the flourishing. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, if it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been that. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kind.
What's the Sub-Zero?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by this. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge, but because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost it. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's.
Aww, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely sure the Greater Lord founded Sumeru. But hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu? The one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared. So I had Nilu. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us.
But of course, Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Let's fly!
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. But you... Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught.
You could say that, but everything worked out.
Not completely.
Oh. And who are...
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just...
So you're followers from another land? Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still in... By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular.
You're very welcome.
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the... Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the Academia many times.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The Academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be... We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. With the more she gave us, we hired someone to pack. The stage is going to be even prettier.
And I can't wait to see you on this.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing?
She'll be dancing the dance of
Dunyarzad. Have you told him the...
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you too about... According to legend, the Sabzeruz festival was originally a long time ago. On one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music as she danced upon the grass. Countless beautiful... Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored. Oh, of course they did. When people mention the gods, although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of day. Though we're just tiny people compared to the...
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be... Yeah.
Thinking about the goddess of flower. If my stage were anything... So?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with...
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which everyone at the Grand Bazaar... In that case, we'll take... Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to...